In just a few weeks, a Fort Pierce business will become a part of history. The last Blockbuster. Yes, there's at least one still around, and it's set to close.
Blockbuster will close all of its remaining stores, about 300 of them, and shut down its DVD mailing service.
Video will close its remaining 300 U.S. retail stores by early January.
Blockbuster visit used to be part of everyone's weekend routine until Redbox, Netflix, and internet streaming came along. Now, Blockbuster is closing another 300 stores.
So usually I don't really leave my basement because I'm a hermit, but I really needed to show you guys this. If you look behind us, you'll see a Pet Value, because that's what it is. And if you can't see it, then what are you, a fucking dumbass? Are you blind? I'm just kidding. You're not dumb, and if you are blind... but when I look at that Pet Value, I just see the old Blockbuster that used to be there. That's the place I used to go to on the weekends, get a movie for movie night, one movie. It was sick. I feel like people my age don't really talk about Blockbuster because either you're too young to experience it or you just didn't get it, I guess. I was the lucky few. It just became a forgotten relic. So I thought for people who didn't get to experience Blockbuster, I would explain what it was. So let's just get into it, guys.
So you know Netflix, right? The company that keeps canceling really good shows after like 1 or 2 seasons and is constantly undermining the animation business? Yeah, that company. So yeah, you know Netflix, you know that company. So imagine that, but instead of going on your phone or your TV or whatever the fuck and going through thousands of lists of movies and TV shows to watch, instead, you go to your car, you start your car, then you drive maybe 10 or 15 minutes to your local Blockbuster, you walk in, you're instantly hit with the smell of stale buttered popcorn and bright fluorescent lights hitting all the movies in rows. That was Blockbuster. The whole purpose of Blockbuster was simple. We rent movies. You go in, you pick a movie, they let you keep it for 2 or 3 days, then you return it, and if you don't return it, they give you a fee. And to this day, I honestly think that I probably owe Blockbuster money still, but like, what are they gonna do about it? Gonna come invade my home? Oh shit. So Blockbuster was founded in 1985 by a guy named David Cook, who intended this to just be a small mom and pop shop just to rent movies. And let's just say, when David founded this company, he did indeed cook. Throughout the 1990s, Blockbuster began to expand into a large company spanning across all of North America, reaching its peak in the year 2004. And it wasn't just movies that they were renting out either. They were also renting out video games, gaming systems like the PlayStation, Nintendos, Xboxes. They also sold like Twizzlers and they sold popcorn. Blockbuster really was the movie store. It was the entertainment store. And for a film fanatic like myself, it was heaven. It was heaven. Of course, everyone knows by the mid 2000s to the early 2010s, Blockbuster started to go broke. Streaming services started to make their way into our lives, and the idea of going into your car and driving all the way to a Blockbuster became irrelevant. Why waste your time going out driving 15 minutes to get a movie when you can watch anything you want by the click of one button? It makes sense that Blockbuster shut down. I'm not surprised in the slightest, and I wasn't surprised when it did happen when I was like 9 or 10. The idea of renting a movie when you could just go out and buy the movie physically or just stream it on Netflix, the idea of renting a movie just became useless. Blockbuster just became pointless. It became irrelevant. But I still remember that feeling that Blockbuster used to give me every time I walked in to get a movie. Walking in knowing that I could only pick out one movie for movie night, but with all those options, it was just so overwhelming and it was so exciting, and I just never knew what to get. It was like, I don't know. I just wish I could recreate that feeling. I guess I can always try. I really thought this would work, but it didn't. This isn't what it felt like. This feels empty. Don't get me wrong, this movie's fire. I mean, who doesn't like this movie? This is not the feeling I got when I was a kid. Maybe it was because I went into my basement to get all this shit set up, instead of walking into an actual Blockbuster and renting an actual movie. But even just watching a movie on this shitty TV, on this shitty format that went out of style before I was even born, like I did all that time back when I rented movies from Blockbuster, it makes me feel nothing. I guess it's because I'm an adult with like real adult problems, and I'm not a kid who had everything in front of them. I can never get those feelings of excitement or wonder that I used to get when I was a kid. Now I have to face the world for what it is. Maybe it's time to grow up. Maybe it's time to stop being such an immature dumbass. Fuck. This sucks. Wait, shit, this was a video about Blockbuster. Blockbuster? More like Cockbuster, which is what happens when I bust out my cock. I don't know where I was going with that. So Blockbuster really was the popular place to rent DVDs. Did I actually write that? What the fuck? Thanks, Captain Obvious.
Hello, it's editor slash writer Spencer here, and I just want to say, hey you, little fucking shit eater. What is? You think you're entitled? You are right. I was really bad writing. I'm sorry. Actually, no. Fuck you. Fuck you. Okay. I'm losing my mind, I guess.
It was the #1 spot for stuff like that, and in most cases, it was the only spot. A lot of people think that the failure of Blockbuster has to do with the rise of streaming services, which, like, that's true. That's 100% true. But there was one huge business decision that completely destroyed Blockbuster forever. In the year 2000, during the height of Blockbuster, they were approached to purchase Netflix, which at the time was just a little DVD rental service online. Thinking that Netflix was going to fail with that idea and the idea of streaming services, Blockbuster decided to reject the offer. Now just think about that and tell me, like, that sucks. That would suck. It would be like scratching off a lottery ticket, winning $1 billion, and then just throwing that in the trash. Like, what? That's tragic. Can we get an L in the chat, fellas and ladies? Ladies and fellas, can we get L's in the chat? It's crazy to think that the name Blockbuster could still exist today if they had just accepted that offer. Sure, it wouldn't have existed the same way. We probably would have like the Blockbuster streaming service or whatever, but still, that name would still be relevant. We're talking a lot about streaming services, and I just want to say that I do actually provide a good streaming service when I take a piss in my toilet. So yeah, it wouldn't have exactly been the Blockbuster that we love, but like I said, it still would have been Blockbuster. It's crazy to think that one decision can just completely destroy your company. Just one mistake. I mean, it's honestly kind of relatable.
Sometimes I feel like the whole story of Blockbuster is kind of relatable. A company that once drew in crowds of people just failing and becoming absolutely nothing. Not to get too corny or too introspective, but I really do feel like the channel has been going through a sort of Blockbuster. The past 2 years have been like the most amazing of the channels ever. I got tons of views, tons of subs, but now everything has started to just kind of, nothing's happening. Just makes me think, like, am I destined to become Blockbuster? Is this channel destined to become a pet value? That doesn't really make any sense because I'm a man and not an animal. Not that the animals run pet value. Okay, shit. You get the metaphor though. Oh wait, shit. This was a video about Blockbuster.
So yeah, Blockbuster didn't buy Netflix and they missed out on a whole bunch of money. But that's also not really the main reason why they failed. The idea of Blockbuster just became more and more irrelevant. The idea of Blockbuster and going to a Blockbuster, it just became a hassle and it became useless. Why would I go out of my way to rent a movie for like $15, $20 when I can watch any movie I want with any streaming services that I have? And you know, I could also pirate movies. I could pirate movies. I do a little bit of pirating. If every time you pirate a movie, you slowly become a pirate yourself, then I guess to that, I have to say, arg me mateys, where the hoes at? But yeah, Blockbuster just became nothing. People didn't really care enough to keep it around. Now it's just a relic. Sometimes I do hear people bring it up and like talk about good memories about Blockbuster, and that's cool, but it's still kind of forgotten for the most part. It just doesn't matter. No one cares. If they even attempted to bring back Blockbuster again, it would just fail. Again, it served one purpose: renting DVDs to people. And because it only served that one purpose, once that purpose became irrelevant and stupid and pointless, your whole company failed. This is on you for doing one thing. There was nothing else to lean on. You did one thing, you served one purpose, that purpose became fucking irrelevant, and now you don't exist. You don't exist, Blockbuster. I tried recently to go outside of my comfort zone with this channel and make stuff that really interested me, but no one seems to care. People seem to only like when I sit in place and talk about a Marvel movie for 10 minutes, and I feel like I hit a wall, literally. Like sometimes I will actually just be standing in my room, hitting myself because I worked so hard for so many hours on something I thought was going to be good. I pace around the house while writing this because I know that no one is going to want to watch a video about the history of Blockbuster. And now I'm talking right now and I'm even more worried that no one will want to watch it because now I'm just talking about myself. The entire concept of this video was supposed to be me just talking about Blockbuster and how much I liked it growing up, and that special feeling that it gave me when I was young. But now I'm here, almost 23, and I can't get that feeling back. It freaks me out. I feel so unaccomplished. Like I haven't done anything in my life. Like what if I am Blockbuster? That has been bothering me this whole video. What if I'm destined to become forgotten and irrelevant to everyone who knows me and everyone who watches me? What if I just become a forgotten relic? What if I am just a Blockbuster? Both me, myself, Spencer, and this channel. What if this is as good as it gets? All these thoughts really bother me. And since I'm alone, it allows me to really dwell on them. But when I really think about it, like when I really think about my life and I get into this depressive thoughts, I tend to realize that after a while, my life actually fucking rocks. Over the past year, I have met so many people who have completely changed my life forever. People that I hope stay in my life forever. I've had so many new experiences with so many more on the horizon. When I walk into a room, people are excited to see me because they just like me for me. I got so many cool friends, both new and old. I got a great family. I'm winning, dude. I'm winning. Yeah, I don't have a girlfriend, but it'll happen, okay? I know it will. I'm working on it. I kept chasing that feeling that Blockbuster used to give me as a kid when I should have been experiencing all those feelings that these amazing people in my life give me every day. My life is awesome. I have come a long way. The same can be said about the channel. 3 years ago, I started doing this weighing in at about 350 pounds, recording everything from the contents of my dining room. Then I lost weight and moved into my bedroom with a new PC. Then I lost even more weight, built a whole ass recording studio in my home, Spencer.G headquarters, guys, and slowly building the set video by video to have it finally come together. I have 2 videos with over 11,000 views, and I've made those videos even before I had 100 subs. And now I'm at 387 subscribers. People enjoy my content, they like to laugh, and I provide them with that. I put money, love, time, and passion into this channel, and sometimes it pays off, and sometimes it doesn't. That's life. I gotta remember that I literally started from the bottom. Just a dumb second-year university student who wanted to make people laugh, and now, 3 years later, I'm right
Here, a fifth-year university student, currently standing in front of a Pet Value, which used to be a Blockbuster, making a video about Blockbuster that slowly turned into a video about myself that'll probably get no views because it's about Blockbuster and also myself. Shit, maybe I am a narcissist. So what's the conclusion? Am I Blockbuster? No, because I'm fucking goated, okay? I'm literally the fucking best. I mean, no one can defeat me. I'm not gonna fail like those pussies at Blockbuster. Blockbuster failed because it served one purpose, renting out DVDs. And when that became irrelevant, when people could just go watch movies on their phone, no one's gonna go to Blockbuster anymore. I serve multiple purposes, because I'm a human, and I don't sell porn in the back of my store like Blockbuster used to. But hey guys, little side business. I make people happy and I make people laugh. I will never stop doing that. Get ready to see me at 90 years old making a video about the sex scene between Hulk and Thor in Avengers 73. Okay? So even though no one's gonna watch this, eventually I'll probably make a video that goes gangbusters. For now, I hope you enjoyed. And remember, like, subscribe, leave a comment. I love hearing your beautiful voices at my computer. Remember, stay safe, stay healthy, stay sexy. Okay. Bye. Okay, I need to get the fuck out of here because honestly, this neighborhood is scaring the fucking shit out of me.
What's up, cracker?
I placed the camera here so you guys can watch the kind of creative process of how I make videos. If, So, yeah, I'll just speed it up and you can just see the full time lapse. Here we go. Go to work.